And thank you everyone that's coming on tonight to hear about not a brand new concept about having texting parties. It's a little bit of a different twist to what some of you maybe already do for some sort of a texting party. It's totally different than a Facebook party because we do know that there's a lot of issues going on with Facebook, and even though it might have calmed down, we do hear that people are still having issues with that. So anyway, I'm Paula Brockner, and I, along with most of the work behind this effort came from Shelly Prohaska. She is going to be helping train and talk on here as well. She's one of my directors in my organization, and I did invite a lot of you friends on here that aren't in the Brockner org just because you're all my friends, and I love teaching and helping where I can with everyone. So we put a lot of hours and a lot of effort into this the last few days, and I just want you to know that we are very open to giving you the template. We're very open to helping you, changing photos for you if you don't know Canva. This is a way for someone within 24 hours to quickly get sales, you know, when you've got a hostess that, so even though there's only a few days left in the month, well, 4 or 5 actually, this could be something that could be started on Monday night, and by Tuesday night, if you have the right hostess, like all of our parties, the right hostess, this is going to be very successful. So anyway, with that being said, I did put in the Brockner organization group, which most of you are in, I did put a template this afternoon so you could kind of see what it was that we put together. And I'm going to now share my screen and show you a couple of things. Our plan in this is to do, this is a short recording of an overview of what this is going to be. And then I need to stop, leave this group quickly and log back in so I can record the second part and the third part. I know what it's like to sit on something for a really long time. It gets a little overwhelming. So stick with us here. We'll help you out. So first of all, we need to find someone that would like to be our guinea pig, like they did with Facebook parties, what they did when texting parties came out. So Shelly Prohaska is the wizard here, and she is the one that typed up. So I want you to know we have notes for you on every single thing here. So how to ask for the texting party, whether you text it or put it in Facebook, whether you want to put it in a Canva. We've given you words to use. To get a hostess. So just moving quickly, let's say you have a hostess. So now you have a hostess. Here are a couple of things how you want to coach your hostess. All right. So you want to find out if someone would text message 20 to 25 people. It's going to be a quick 24-hour party. I'll tell you why we decided that. All they have to do is copy this paragraph right here is all. Now I know this is small, but all a hostess has to do, we would send them this little paragraph right here that I'm circling. That's all they have to do is copy this and text it one at a time to 20, 25 different people. Why 20 to 25? Because if we don't give them a goal, there might not be, they might send it to 5 or 6 people, and we do know the more people that we can get engaged in a party, the better. So the cool thing is, you guys, and I'm going to come back to this, and tell you what is going to be in the text that you're going to send your hostess. Also on here, we have setting up the albums. We're going to be using Google Photos. We're not going to be using Post My Party or ScentShare. Everybody has access to Google Photos, so the whole template is going to be in one place. We're going to then tell you once you, we will even give you the template you saw. The template you saw on Facebook that I maybe sent you, I can give you all of that. And then how to adjust the album with photos, how to make a new one from your existing so you're not starting over all the time, how to create a link then once you have your template ready to go to send to a hostess, how to create a Google document survey. Some people know how to do that, some people don't. We're not going to go into detail on this call with that. what you do then on your end is being a consultant, which is just a few easy steps. And then there's some other tips in here, all which you don't need to know right now. So let's start pretending that you found somebody that will do a party for you tomorrow. All you're going to do is copy this, and you're all going to be getting this. You're going to copy this paragraph, and it says, this is what your hostess is going to get. And so your hostess is going to send this to 20, 25 of her friends. It's going to say, hi, I'm inviting you to a fun 24-hour texting party. Hoot, hoot. Here's how it works. Number one, link 1 down below is the posts with the photos, the recipes, the tips, the specials. Link 2 is going to be a link where you can view the catalog and place your order. And link number 3 is a survey slip. And for those of you who are not in direct ship, if you want to offer, you're going to take $1 off of their bill when they their order. If you want to do that, you can edit this, you can change it however you want. We're going to say the party starts tomorrow, and it's going to go for 24 hours. Now, in coaching and working with your hostess, you're going to want to know, you want to go from noon to noon, 5 to 5, 9 to 9, whatever. We just felt like if we put this out to be a 3 or 4 day party, when somebody gets a text, if they don't pay attention to it right away, they might not come back. So we wanted to start out with a 24-hour just to see how it works. This is going to be your own thing to do with what you want. We're just kind of giving you the idea and the concept. Okay, and then, so they're going to have the online catalog, and then the survey slip is going to be in there. Everything is going to be ready for them. Now, I will quickly move over here to show you, and we're going to teach you how to do this in another short recording so that we're not taking up a lot of time on here. Like I said, we've got this all ready for you. Becky Berwig also, I want to make sure I mention her too. She was a guru behind with Shelly and I helping with this. But a survey slip in Google is done very easily. It's a texting survey slip. It's $1 is going to come off if you want by the consultant for filling this out, because we want some feedback. Whose texting party did you attend? Their first and last name. What was their phone number? On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this, this party? And then it goes, what? I can earn extra money sitting on my phone. Sign me up. Let's talk. No thanks. And then let's keep this going. They can check all that apply. You want to do your own texting party, online Facebook party for 8 days, and you can adjust that. Fundraiser, online registry, nothing at this time, and a place. So we will teach you and show you how to make a survey slip. So if it's for your in-home parties, if it's for texting, your virtual parties, anything, we can provide all of that for you. So we've got the survey slip that we have for you. That's all ready. And hang on a second. So, and I know a lot of people know how to do that, but we're taking kind of, not taking for granted, but that some of you maybe don't know how to do that. All right, now I'm going to have Shelly help here in a minute, but everything is step by step. So we know what we're sending to the hostess. We've got, you've got the party link. So everything is in there. I don't want to just go over all of it because it's all in there, but I will show you the steps that we take to do our template as we just go into the internet here, and you can go into Google, just find your Google here, up here in the top right. Now, all of this is typed out in the step-by-step for you. Go to Google, the top right, there's 9 dots. Scroll down to photos.
Paula, you're not sharing your screen.
Oh, I thought I was. Did I? I'm sorry. How did I unshare? Did I share it before?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for telling me. I think when I moved out of that other thing. All right. So let me just quickly go back. When you go into Google, and this is typed up, on the top right, there's 9 dots. Now, everyone's got Google. You can all go to Google. On the top right, then, you can go down to photos. Now, I have a Google account, so I go down to photos. And what I found out was the Google photos that I have on, the photos that I have on my phone in Google, all just popped up in here. So I thought that was kind of cool. So when Shelly and I and Becky got in here, we thought, well, let's upload a few more photos from my computer. And this takes you guys right into your downloads, into your folders, into your files, so this was so easy, but I said, we're not going to get into detail. I just kind of wanted to give you an overview. All right. And then I'm going to go into my albums here. It normally pops up. Okay. I'm going to go into my albums. Here is the one I designed and created. And here are all of the posts that I put together in an order that I would normally do a Pampered Chef party with the welcome. I put the hostess's name in here, put the 24-hour date. I want them to know me. Let's get this party started. We've got new products. Let's throw a video in here, a recipe, more products, the higher price items. I went into Canva and I did a lot of this with the help of Shelly, Becky. Somebody, now not me, somebody put together a lot of these posts like this or that, this or that, this or that. I love that because this is showing 50, 60 products all within a few photos. I think it's important to have fun, so we have some tips in here. Then I took my emoji, talked about how much money can be made doing an online or a texting party. And of course, like our virtuals or anything, here's the, what do you call it? Oh, the recruiting special, the monthly special, and now they just announced this. I think Margot on my downline, we somehow got that from her. So just kind of make it fun. Then I put a little minute video of me doing the milk in here. And then, you know, this is just like a virtual party, but it's not going to go for 8 days, 10 posts a day. It's not even going to go for 3. It's all in one link. And then people can just kind of look at it. So here, like it, place an order. So there's more like booking, information, recruiting. The only game we have, Shelly was in Genius or Becky, whichever girl came up with this, but here's a fun game. If they put your phone number in their contacts on their phone and then text you and tell you that they were in a virtual party and who the hostess was, that you're going to send them a gift and you're going to send them, and we can give you that too, like Word documents of a bunch of fun spring, summer recipes. And then thank you. So, and it says here, go back in the main text that you've got in the beginning, and you're going to be able to see the party link, and they can go on the party and they can order. So that is, I'm going to stop sharing quick. And we knew that I wanted to go really quick with this because if you don't want to know the ins and outs and move around a little bit in there to see how to move a picture, what all that, we're going to do a separate video on that now. If you want to know how to do a Google Doc, you can stay on, but we really just wanted to show you how a quick 24 hours, why 24 hours? So they don't get lost and forgetting about it for 3 days. Basically, your hostess is just taking the one paragraph, and I'm going to have the survey slip link in it. I'm going to have the hostess's URL in it, and I'm going to have the link for this template in there. And I think I sent this to a few of you besides putting it on Facebook today. And all you do is pick up your phone and swipe through the photos, watch the videos, swipe through the photos, and very simple, very slick. So I am going to unmute. And if you really want to be muted, then you can mute yourself. But that is it in a nutshell, without having you sit on here for an hour and not wanting, you know, all of the information.
So are you going to stop recording, Paula, and start again?
Well, I wanted to see what anybody thinks of this, and that can be in this recording, and then I can, does anyone see how this could save your business, save your month, save your sales by having a 24-hour? Some hostesses don't want to do a 7-day, 8-day check, go on, comment every day, do all of that. So it's just kind of, it's all really down and condensed. I'd like to hear what a few of you have to say about that before I stop recording.
Hey, Paula, I've got a question for you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. So, question, I came in a couple minutes late, so forgive me if I missed it. So you've got your Google folder, you've got all your pictures. Are there captions to go with any of the pictures? Is there wording to go with any of that? Or how do you convey all those other things like links to recipes or some of your personal things you might, put into your regular Facebook party? How do you do that in your Google party?
Okay, and I can have Shelley talk about that, because that's where you have to be creative, and that's where some of that stuff I put, like my link or whatever, in a Canva, So, but Shelley knows a little bit more, and we can talk about that too, a little bit more about, can you go live in there? But you can do your own welcome video and say some of that stuff, Rachel, because I just took the Food Chopper and the Menu Food, or one of the other videos, the Quick Slice, that I have on my desktop, and I just slid it right into there, and there it was. So you can do, Shelley in one of hers did a quick little, hi, I'm Shelley Prohaska, and you can give a little bit of an overview, say this is gonna be quick, and blah, 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 blah. But that's why you wanna kind of think, what do I wanna get across as far as bookings, recruiting, hostess coaching, all of that, in a picture that might have words. Because all they're doing, it's a text, they're just scrolling. And if you saw this link, you would just see, you can tap on the first picture. Kim Byland, I sent it to her this afternoon. She's one of my first guinea pigs to look at it. What was your thought, Kim?
I think it's great. I like that, you can tap on it and you can make it bigger if you're having trouble reading the words. It's easy to go back and just keep scrolling. I think it's fantastic.
Another thing we found was you could also take the link for your Google Photos, take the link. Now I've put 45 photos in there, including videos. You could take that link and give it to your hostess and say, send this to your friends who aren't on Facebook. So if you have one that isn't specific with a hostess's photo or whatever, and your hostess can send that, or you could post that link in your virtual party if you want. It's just more photos and more things for them to see. And they're not going to get locked out. Everybody can use the same template over and over. Of course, you want to make, things your own. So, yes.
Am I seeing that, am I understanding correctly that your host is only sending one text with all of the links?
Yes, let's go back, Lynette, here.
Yes. I couldn't read the thing.
Well, you know what, and I
can't
either. Here, so okay, so let me, here, I know what I can do. Here we go. So let me just quickly hold this up, and yes.
Does it have, is she sending out any other texts? Nope, or just one?
It's one text. So here, so your hostess is sending this. Now, and this is what it says. It's a fun party. There's gonna be specials. Feel free to comment. There's products. Let's see, click on the first, okay, so view the current catalog is what now I need to talk to Shelley. Maybe what we didn't want to do was put the link right here and then they don't realize there's more links. Somebody has a little one in the background, I think, Chad.
You're not sharing your screen. If you mean to be sharing your screen right now.
I'm sorry, you guys. What is happening when I go?
Well, are you still in Florida? Your brain is frazzled by the heat, Paula.
Oh my God. Hang on a second.
I hear it's hot at my house.
At my house.
I'm so glad she's there.
It's 95 degrees
Cats
here.
are just distracting you.
All right. So here you go. Here you go. And I went it a little bit larger. So this is all they're getting. And this is just a real short paragraph. But like Lynette, you said, in link 1, you're going to put the link for the Google Photos that you have there. Link 2 is going to be the pamperedchef.com URL. So when they get done scrolling through like we just did, they can come to number 2 and go on the website where they can view the catalog and place an order like they would if they were on a virtual party.
Right.
And number 3,
so that's your host link, the party link for that host, right?
Yes, that's what, the URL for the party. And number 3,
that should say pamperedchef.com/party, not /go.
Yeah.
Shelley. He's my typist.
We'll fix it.
Because that'll take you
Yeah,
right to the
yeah.
main.
Well, you know what?
catalog.
And we're going to give you guys this. You can change your wording. You can do what you want. And you're going to put it in here yourself anyway. So this is not set up. You're going to need to go in here and put the URL for the party. And then if you want to do a survey slip, if you want to do the $1 off, if you're not in direct ship and you can adjust it, I'm in direct ship. I'm not going to do this. I'm hoping people, and I might say the survey slip to, get a, summer recipe collection, whatever. But, and then I'm going to put my survey slip link. So that's all this is. And then thanks for being a part of this. So everything is right here, Lynette and everyone else. And this, of course, is blown up now to be 26 font. But
there are no follow-up texts.
No,
It's
now,
only this one.
well,
Have you
right.
guys tried this already?
no.
With-
no,
Do it if you want
this
to,
is-
Lynette. It's just an idea.
Yeah.
I probably will do a follow-up
Yes.
text.
Yes.
But
Okay.
Well, what we thought was at the 24-hour point, Shelley and I are working at, have you seen the skeleton lady that sits on the park bench? That
My
fun
favorite post
photo?
ever.
So we're going to get that ready to send to our hostesses at the 24-hour mark. And by then we'll know if there's orders and say, send this, which will say, hey, we're waiting for your order on the texting party. So you can do what you want with all of that, however much you want to follow up. The streamlining is, this isn't 8 days, 3 days. There's not all sorts of different postings.
The
Somebody
screen is
has a-
broken.
Somebody has a little
Mute
one
people.
chatting. Who has a little one chatting? Can you mute yourself?
Sorry, it's Leanne.
Oh, just you. That's okay, honey. Just mute yourself. I
I'm
can't.
trying to, but I can't find it on here.
Go to the very bottom. Left-hand corner.
I don't know who Leanne is. I'm scrolling through. Wave Leanne so I can see who you are.
I think I have my camera off even.
It'll be up in
Does
the
it
upper
say
right-hand
we or-
corner.
Oh, there it is. I see it.
Okay. Thank you, honey.
Paula,
Yes.
this is Nancy Joe, and what I really like about this is I think it's going to be a really easy way for people to put something out that's fun, that's fast, that isn't intimidating at this time. Some people are getting the biggest parties they've ever had at this time, and other people are frozen. They're just paralyzed because they don't feel like they can communicate with people right now and ask them for something, like Pampered Chef. But I want you guys to know the reality is people are cooking more now than they ever have, okay? Ever in my whole career, because they can't go through the drive-through or the restaurants or anything like that. So they're cooking like crazy. In fact, one gal told me that her husband was talking to the neighbor, and the neighbor said, oh my gosh, my wife has cooked 4 nights in a row. She has never cooked 4 nights in a row in our whole marriage. And he goes, she's loving it. I think I may have a chef on my hands. Okay. So, people are discovering cooking, and we are in the right place to serve them and to help them get their products. And since they're not spending $45 going through the drive-through for Portillo's beef sandwiches and fries, they can use the air fryer. They can get a pound of beef, some nice rolls, and they're doing it for $15.